Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Ahmed and this is Egyptian Reacts and Reviews. Today we'll be watching Season 3 Episode 5 of The Witcher, but if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so and leave a like and a comment at the end of the video. This is the final episode of Part 1. I'm interested in knowing what's going to happen in the Conclave, which where we left off in the last episode. Everybody is going to be there. We know the rogue mage is gonna be there. We know Dijkstra, Philippa, and Radovid are gonna be there, hoping to finally uncover who the mystery rogue mage is. As I mentioned in the last episode, if it turns out to be Stregobor, as they have shown all along, I will feel like it has been a huge waste of time for the characters to spend 3 episodes to uncover what we have already found out in like the first or second episode. It could have been anybody else and I would have been fine. It could have been Tess or Tesseia or Vilgefortz or any of the mages. It would have been a huge surprise, someone who is unexpected. But Stregobor is pretty much the only one we know is evil. So what was the point of all of this? Hopefully, there will be something deeper to it that we will uncover in this episode. And so, let's get into it.
I'm just glad it's over.
But it means over. They really skipped the conclave? Are we not going to see the conclave after all this? Okay. A man and a woman monster? Okay. We get to see it.
Get used to it. They'll be watching us all night.
Oh, good.
Vilgefortz, who's grown on me despite my best efforts. Tesseia de Vries, whom you already know. And Gerhardt of Hale, the oldest living sorcerer.
That Gerhardt was not in the first 2 seasons, so are they going to make him to be the mystery rogue mage?
You have no memory of my party in Rind. Say nothing of enchanted hedgehogs and the law of surprise.
Oh my god, the law of surprise. I totally forgot about it. What started everything.
Is to stop eating like an underfed ghoul. When someone asks to speak to you, you must accept, and quickly.
I think Yen looks particularly lovely this evening. Don't you?
Adults. Remember, you need to build bridges with our tourists this evening as well, not just Stregobor.
You know, Philippa, I should scold you for monopolizing the Witcher's time. Philippa, I need to speak to the Witcher alone. Of keeping the Lion Cup safe.
Okay, so Dijkstra is making a move again on Ciri.
Speaking plainly, give us the girl before it's too late.
No. Excuse me.
Okay. They're very upfront about it. He's definitely telling her about the book, but she knows nothing about it so far.
Tesseia mentioned they were together as young mages. Best of luck tomorrow with the conclave, Witcher.
Okay, so yeah, now I got it. This is not the actual conclave. This is just like a meet and greet.
What's the melange?
It's a dance. It's not optional.
They're going to dance. How is it not optional if he doesn't know what it is? So he just happened to know the
Are
moves?
you enjoying your evening?
We'll see. I found trying to predict the actions of Yennefer of Vengerberg as hopeless as seeking a black cat in a coal cellar.
It's dread.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the neck-breaking chaperone.
How is Ciri?
She's safe. For now.
She's not safe. The prince knows where she is.
Geralt.
Is Istrid trying to tell him what's going on? I don't know.
You've been trying to win Yen back all evening. Do you deny it?
Why would I deny it?
What? There is no way this is real. They are planning something together. they would, in the middle of this, they would, you know, fight for Yennefer.
I promised Yen I wouldn't make a mess of this evening. Truce.
What? There has got to be something behind it. Don't tell me they were just...
Just admit that you loved her.
Okay.
There's
they
jewels
did.
in my honor go. This one certainly broke into the top 3.
To peace amongst mages of the north. To peace. And we have Yennefer of Vengerberg to thank.
Are you sure about this?
Are you?
Okay, so we're gonna see what they actually were doing.
I don't know which I'd like more. To tear this costume off or run Stregobor through with the nearest high sculpture.
We seek out proof tonight. We expose Stregobor at the Conclave tomorrow.
I won't be leaving until I know she's safe here.
I hear you. But Geralt, trust me.
All is none as it seems. Why do I feel like these are not actually Geralt and Yennefer? And they're actually somewhere else, and those are doubles or shapeshifters or something?
So yes, you told me. Nice try there, by the way. You should know by now they're not quite so easy to fool.
Of course.
Okay, so at least they know the whole Yaskir problem.
You're keeping an eye on the Witcher.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was sorry to hear of Codringer and Fenn's fiery demise.
Does she have something to do with it?
You haven't heard, since you've been tracking the mage so diligently.
You know, Philippa, I should scold you for monopolizing the Witcher's time. Geralt de Rivia, it is good to have another non-magical brother here.
Speak of the devil.
And she will appear.
Okay, what's their beef?
Dania is your only hope of keeping the Lion Cub safe. Speaking plainly, give us the girl before it's too late.
No. Excuse me.
Oh, that's why he was leaving, because he saw Stregobor doing something to a girl?
I wondered whether see you again.
Okay, here's a thought. The girls that are disappearing, whoever the mage is still doing experiments on them. That's why they're disappearing.
I'll make you pay for everything you've done.
I'm saving the continent. I want to see just how different we are.
I want to see why Istrid and Geralt started this fight. What was it? What was the purpose of it?
The Book of Monoliths, ancient elven text.
Never heard of it.
It's not surprising they didn't teach it at Aretusa, but it gives the holder the ability to travel through time and space. Triss and I traced the book here, and Stregobor has it.
Someone needs to get to his office undetected and get the book before he uses it.
Oh, it's all pointing that it's Stregobor. Okay, we'll see other conversations during the dance.
She's safe. For now.
What if someone could take away what makes her special?
Her powers are innate. You know that better than most.
We need to immobilize Stregobor.
I'll create a distraction so you can slip away.
Okay, so that was the purpose of the fight, I guess.
The signal will be truce.
I'll pass it on to Artord. We can do this. Good luck.
Oh, so even R2 falling down is part of the plan?
Follow my lead. You've been trying to win Yen back all evening. Do you deny it?
Okay. So all this was a distraction so that Yen can get the book. Okay, that was the door. So it was Stregobor. Okay. I don't like this, honestly.
Now punch me.
The butterfly is a security system? the girls who disappeared. The list of their names.
I'll take that, half-breed. You don't belong here. Hate to interrupt.
Strikeable, you piece of shit.
Well, mercy isn't my cup of tea.
Nor mine.
You've been hard at work, haven't you? Corrupting portals. Kidnapping novices.
He seems very calm.
You have no idea what you're dealing with here.
We came as soon as we realized you were both gone.
So everyone
Now
will
would be
figure
the
it
time
out.
to explain yourselves.
Yes. Please, do.
He's been conducting experiments, practicing mind control.
What? That's absurd. You're really gonna believe a word she says?
Yeah, they're gonna believe her. The book.
The Book of Monoliths, an ancient elven tome, rumored to contain knowledge since before the conjunction.
Do I want to rid these halls of you and your ilk? Yes, but speculating.
But nothing.
I concur.
Yes, of course you do.
I cannot stand by you today.
You saved the night. And you too. Let's go and enjoy our party.
I don't know how to feel about all this. To end up being Strigobor is just really annoying. I really hope that there is some plot line where all this turns out to be like the master, you know, plan of an incredible criminal mind.
But Tissaia and I are optimistic about the future of the continent, based on what we've seen here tonight. To peace.
I love you.
What? No, Geralt, you shouldn't have said that.
I used to think it. Tonight you actually said it.
Care for a stroll? Alone?
Okay. Yeah, that part is something interesting. The whole Dijkstra, Philippa, and the prince.
Lydia van Bredevoort.
She'd follow her lover anywhere, even blindly towards death, if he asked it of her.
And we won.
But at what cost? They held on by a thread until you tapped into fire magic. Tissaia has good intentions, but her loyalty to this supposed home will be her downfall.
And mine too.
Is Philippa trying to have like a revolt against the Brotherhood? Have a new mage order or something?
Tonight means everything to us as well.
Okay. I really hope I don't have to wait for the second part to know what all this is about.
Why doesn't Lydia speak?
Her lower jaw is an illusion. A masterful one.
She has no lower jaw.
The woman with the funny voice. Something Terrence said.
Yeah, this all is not as it seems song definitely means there's something up that we haven't found out yet.
Outcasts, uniting under a common banner. An apt story. Like you, I cannot define myself as mere man, mage, or druid. I chose to become a sorcerer. Out of spite.
Be careful, Vogelforts.
If you want to protect what you love, join our side in the battle to come.
Everyone wants Geralt to be on their side.
It is incredible how much my neutrality outrages everyone.
Yep.
I shall respond to events. I'll adapt with the world as it changes.
I understand, Witcher. But adapting may not be enough. Tissaia mentioned they were together as young mages. First love.
Vilgefortz encouraged his conclave to ensure peace.
Maybe you didn't think it was possible. Scarlet Ammonite is only found in the mines in West Redania. That's where I found those girls locked in that castle.
Where that corrupt portal took me when I was attacked. There was a black mountain with water below.
It's Vogelfort's favorite painting.
Is it Vilgefortz? Please tell me it was him all along.
Strikeable wasn't her man.
Vogelfort's is.
Yes! Thank you!
Yeah.
Thank you. It's Vilgavor.
I'm not leaving her. Make sure the path is clear.
I'm so happy there was something more to it. Otherwise, it would have been the worst season of The Witcher. Why are they screaming? Is someone attacking or is someone, like, killing mages? Okay.
Should have chosen a side, Witcher.
Really? No! That's where we leave off the first part. And that was Season 3, Episode 5 of The Witcher. The last episode in the first part. And we finally got a reveal of who the mystery mage is that's been working all along with the White Flame. It's Vilgefortz. And I am so happy it was not Stregobor. From the moment they concluded that it's him and they arrested him, I was so infuriated. But I am so happy that it ended up being that he was being framed by Vilgefortz. Because if it was Stregobor, I would have literally didn't care about watching the second part. I would have thought it's completely lazy writing, very obvious. It wasn't that, big of a mystery because you already told us it's him, so I'm glad it was not. They actually did a very good job for us to believe it's Stregobor all along. The interesting part about this episode, and I'm happy they did it, is the whole, repeating of the same events, but every time we get a different reveal of part of the conversation that we did not hear before. It reminded me of what they did in the first few episodes of the first season, when we got to see the story unfold but didn't know that it's different timelines until halfway through the season. But they threw in the clues all along. This was my favorite, let's say, storytelling or editing choice of the entire series. So in order for them to come and do something not as good, but at least it gave me the same sense that, there is much more to what happened in a very few minutes than what I first found out. We figured out that the whole plan of Yennefer and Geralt was to expose Stregobor, thinking that he's the rogue mage. We saw all the interactions between the mages. We found out that some of them have actually helped Yen and Geralt, like Istrid, like Ardot. We also realized that Philippa and Dijkstra are actually moving ahead with the plan during, or at least the night of the conclave. From what we saw, it seems like it's to attack the mages and kill them, maybe, in order to have a new mage order, or just destroy them, and Philippa would be the only mage around. I'm not sure. And Dijkstra just straight up went to Geralt in order to stop him. I know he's a spy master, but is he really that capable in combat in order to challenge a Witcher head on? It seems that there are 3 or 4 different groups in motion here, and so far I honestly want to know, because there is no definitive proof yet that the mage Vilgefortz is working with the White Flame. So are they 2 completely separate groups in here? So that means there's the elves, there's Yen, there's Yen and Geralt, of course, and Ciri. That's the second group. There's the mages, who are separated into, the ones at Aretuza. There's Philippa and Dijkstra and Vesemir, the Redania. And then this mage, who I am not sure, or Vilgefortz, I'm not sure, is he working for any of these groups? If he is, then the most logical one would be the White Flame. However, they leave us on a cliffhanger with this attack on Aretuza, and now we have to wait for the second part of the season that will be come out at the end of July. I'm definitely gonna watch it and post my reaction to it as well. Until then, thank you everyone for joining me. My name is Ahmed. This is Egyptian Reacts and Reviews. Please leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and leave a like at the end of the video. And I'll see you in part 2.